How's it going? Welcome back. In the last video, we just got done talking about a basic introduction to our tube lights here. We went over basic settings, some modes, and how to get them synced up to each other. You'll see we've got a green light here and a blue light here, so they're all synced and ready to go. This is just a demonstration with two lights, but you can set up as much as you want. Last time, we basically went over the color mode, the IR mode, the remote mode. This time we're gonna go a little bit more in depth with the Wi-Fi mode and the app. And yeah, we're gonna talk about some more complex color modes and basically the cool things you can do with these lights. So I know I talked about it briefly before, but we're gonna go back to menu. You'll see we're on the kind of custom color mode here. And now we wanna go back to this Wi-Fi. I talked about this briefly in the last video, but now we're actually gonna go a little bit more in depth with it. So instead of color mode, we're gonna be here on the Wi-Fi program, and you're gonna hit enter. Now make sure you're hitting enter on the one with the blue light, the master light, and when it's done configuring, you'll see here LED and then an ID. Now that we've got the master light set up here on the LED Wi-Fi configuration, essentially what that is doing is sending a Wi-Fi signal to the phone here. You'll see LED and then the ID there. You'll click on that ID and it'll essentially connect you to a private network that is being created by this master light here. Once you're on that LED, the private network there for the light, LED 434, you're gonna back out and you're gonna boot up the app here. Now that you're on the network and the app is synced to the light already, just does it by default because the app interfaces with the private network signal being put out by the light. You wanna make sure you're back at the main screen. You'll either have to add it, it'll show up, or it'll already be there and you'll see LED light. You'll back up here, you'll see that little icon there, and that means you're ready to connect. So you'll click on the light here, and you'll notice, because we already have this one synced and set up to mode 2, they're all synced, that now we have complete control over whatever light we want to do with as far as the app. You got this huge color wheel here, you can pick out some preferences, but the cool thing about using the app as opposed to the remote control is you can go here to mode, and there's a ton of preset modes where you can see you can do all sorts of cool custom event and party effects. But essentially, since you already have them synced and now you're connected to the Wi-Fi network with the app, you can literally just sit here like you did before, go through all the cool modes, mess with the speeds, the colors, the brightness. I like to stick with these basic modes here. But again, it's the same process for syncing in the last video. You just go through, set up the Wi-Fi setting here, connect to the private network on your phone, and once you have the app up and you're on that private network, you'll see in the corner it says we're connected to Wi-Fi, even though we don't really have an internet connection at the moment. But it's essentially a local private network that connects us to the lights, or at least to the master one. And every time we go through and change the mode, you'll notice that the one that's paired to it with the green light is also synced up. And when they're all synced up, the only one you really have to control and interface is this master one here. All of the other ones in the vicinity will reflect this master one. So no crazy setup there. And we can just go through and we can set up whatever mode we like. Find which one suits your event the most and kind of just explore and have fun.